Hello. A while ago I did a video on how to install WordPress without cPanel, but my computer wasn't playing very well with this screen recording software, so I had to shrink the resolution and the area of the recording down, and so I made it follow my mouse to try and counteract that, but that made a lot of people dizzy. Made some upgrades and tweaks and stuff, so it should run a lot better. So I'm going to redo this. Because a couple people left a comment saying like this would be great if the camera was in such a small area. So anyways, so first thing you want to do is go to wordpress.org, click download, and this will work on a server. So I already have it downloaded just on my desktop. Then extract it, or just copy the files out like this, just drag and drop. And if you're using a real site, you probably you probably just want to, where is it? Just drag and drop it in like that, so and have it all upload. Go and, drag and drop all the files in WordPress, the WordPress folder in. But in this demo, it's going to be locally hosted. We'll just be doing it that way. Now, I'm using LAMP, which is Windows, could be Linux, whatever your hosting provider uses. I'm also using a PHP utility called PHP Myadmin. So, it's a kind of a graphical way to do MySQL stuff. So you can just download that, extract it temporarily, and then when you're done, delete it. But you need to know your username and password for your MySQL stuff. So I'm going to go to create a new folder in my LAMP server directory. You'll probably just so just making another folder, naming it WordPress 2, and copying everything. Into it, so Control A. Now, next step, gotta go to your server / assuming you uploaded PHP Myadmin to the root directory localhost. PHP Myadmin, replace localhost with your server. It's probably gonna ask you for the username and password for your database. I want to create actually, let's do this way. Add a new user. We'll call him Screencast. In this example, host. Local only, that's the security thing. Password, just for this example. Create database with the same name and grant all privileges. Go. Alright, it's been created, so now we go to localhost, or whatever your server name. Just upload it to the root directory. Just do that. It should take you to the install WordPress thing, since I loaded it in a subdirectory. WordPress 2. It's going to do something like this. Okay, so database name, Screencast, username, root, no password for me, database host local, table prefix, you might want to make this different, so I'm just going to do str_. Run the install, blog title, Screencast, blah, at blah.com. You probably want to enter a real email address, but and you want to check that if it's a real blog, but Since this is just a demo, I'm going to not check it. Once we get it installed, we're actually going to do a couple things. So note this password. We're going back to localhost/php myadmin. This is a security precaution. We're going to change the username of the root user to make, because there are two things that hackers need to know to get into your account: your username and your password. By default, it's admin, so then they have half the obstacles are out of the way. So you want to go into your WordPress database. I call it screencast. Your table prefix _users. Mine was scr_. So then here it is. ID. Wherever you see admin, you want to replace with your user. So screencast, and screencast. Go. Now, copy the password here. Click login. It's actually screencast. Then paste in the password they gave you. And you want to change your password. Okay, so now you have it installed. After we change the password, we're going to do one more thing. Let's make it a bit more secure. Make sure these are all, screencast. Change your password. Okay. Now we got to edit the wp config file. So wp config, edit. And then here, you want to copy this link. This will make it a bit more secure by kind of encrypting the passwords when you log them. So then you copy this code that it gives you. Then these lines right below this, the define auth key, non-ski logged in key, these you replace with the code they gave you. It's a load of gibberish. Then you save the changes, and you're a bit more secure. So that's how to install WordPress without cPanel. You're probably gonna have to upload it using FileZilla, maybe change some permissions, but PHP Myadmin takes like all the database setup stuff out, which in my opinion is the most difficult bit. Hopefully I didn't make anybody too dizzy this time, and I hope to have this up on YouTube pretty soon.